What I love about this, I don't need to protest. This is my protest. You're actively making a change.
The postman is amazing.
It just looks so good.
My name's Jack. I'm a filmmaker. 3 years ago, I left London, along with my young puppy Lila, to renovate an old watermill in rural Cornwall. My goal was to live off the land and learn to be more self-sufficient. You know, the good life.
I quit work and we become as damn near self-sufficient as possible.
I think I've grown the world's smallest carrots. I've been shoveling shit all day and I don't think I've ever been this happy.
This is Run of the Mill. Since moving to the mill in the depth of winter, we'd started work on the house, began renovating the old garden, and even got some seedlings going in the greenhouse. That was until the relentless Cornish rain ground everything to a halt. Now, with spring finally arriving and the ground dry for the first time in months, we could get back in the garden, ready to flatten everything out and lay out the new vegetable beds. They say many hands make light work, and if the winter months had taught me anything, it was that I could use all the help I could get. So I invited some friends down, armed with rakes, shovels, and yet more troubling machinery.
Oh, yeah. Oh. What? Oh, I need my seatbelt on. It doesn't work without the seatbelt. Yeah, very high tech. It's gonna be bumpy.
Absolute nutter.
The taxman's taken all my dough and left me in my stately home, blazing on a sunny afternoon.
It felt good. The sun was shining, friends had turned up to help, and Ash the builder even came back to properly dispose of that toxic asbestos we'd found in the old vegetable beds.
This sunny afternoon. Save me, save me, save me from this squeeze. I got a big fat mama trying to break me.
Once we'd built up a new layer of topsoil, it was time to start laying out the 8 new beds, either side of the greenhouse, significantly increasing the growing space of the garden.
It just looks so good.
Blazing on a sunny afternoon.
Spent so many weeks like imagining what would it be like when we actually get all this flattened out and get everything out, and it just looks 10 times better than I ever could have imagined.
Lila! Have you stolen the glove? Have you stolen my glove? I'm gonna get you! I'm gonna get you! I'm gonna get you!
Lila 1.
Jack 0.
Jack 0. No, my hat as well! How's she got the She's got the hat and the glove. She's going to be very happy here when it's a proper garden. And a little bit less muddy. Yes. Oh, dog friends! That's made Lila's day.
One of my most unlikely friendships in Cornwall came in the form of Mark. Mark is the local postman. I first met him when he walked down my driveway, and he was in a bit of a state because he'd broken up with his then partner and he was looking for somewhere to keep his horses. Now, I knew nothing about horses or animals of any sort, to be honest, but I had a field going spare next to the house, and so I told him they'd be welcome. I had no idea then what a transformative relationship it would become. Mark comes twice a day, every day, to look after Gift and Misty. And once we'd started work on the garden, he'd stop by.
Hello, mate! The postman!
He's amazing.
Always ready to lend a hand, offer advice,
And then in a month's time, do the same again.
or make us laugh.
So while no one's watching, what do you call a deer with no eyes? No idea.
No, I've been telling jokes to the camera too.
Have you? No, you haven't.
I
Have you
have.
actually? Yeah. That's so iconic. What have you been saying? That's so good.
Eventually, as the seasons progressed and the days grew longer, the tiny plants inside the greenhouse began to grow, and soon it was time to get them outside.
Oh, out they come.
We'd flattened out the ground, marked out the shape of the beds, and laid a fresh layer of compost. Next, we needed to decide what goes where. And for this part of the process, I enlisted the help of a professional, a friend who goes by the name of JacksPatch. I first met Jack 5 years prior, when he was running a small market garden just outside of London. He had turned this abandoned field just off the motorway into an incredible oasis of food. And I remember it was one of the first moments that my eyes were opened to the power of gardening. Since then, Jack has built a name for himself, teaching people all around the world about the importance of permaculture.
Tip number 3 is pollinate. About microgreens and mushrooms.
So when it came time to create my own garden, all these years later, I knew he was the perfect person to help me.
What I love about this, I don't need to protest. This is my protest. You're actively making a change. What I love about planting a flower, for example, it's like you might not change the world, but you change the world of like that bee that's landed on it.
But what exactly is permaculture? Jack explained that it's a design system that mimics the way natural ecosystems work. And if done correctly, it would increase the amount of food that we could grow, whilst also improving the health of the garden. For example, rather than buying in toxic man-made materials and fertilizers, it looks for what's already on the land. And in our case, the answer was our 2 new neighbours. Mark's horses graze the field next door, keeping the grass short and healthy. In the process, they transform this grass into manure, which, given time, turns into a dark, rich compost full of worms, microbes, and everything you need to create life.
My favourite trick of theirs.
Go on.
They come down, they put in the bucket into the wheelbarrow, and then they walk off.
Oh wow! They're like, go on. Saves you picking it up, I guess.
Absolutely. It's just magical. All I have to do is just go,
Very much.
thank you very much. They take it in turns.
This compost then feeds the beds that would one day hopefully feed us. Kinda clever, right?
You were saying earlier you have some of your biggest epiphanies whilst shoveling shit.
Yeah, some of the biggest epiphanies. One, shoveling shit in Australia. I thought, this is what I want to do for my job.
Wow.
2, I had one in Italy, shoveling poo, and just like a grateful moment that I was doing what I love and traveling. And many more, like big ideas come from probably being in the most natural state and shoveling shit. So.
The beauty of this system is that it's natural and sustainable. Nothing brought in, nothing wasted. A closed loop right there on our doorstep.
My mum called me earlier and she said, you sound really happy. And I said, Mum, I've been shoveling shit all day and I don't think I've ever been this happy.
Epiphanies, mate. You've had your epiphany. You're happy as shoveling shit.
Finally, we were ready to start getting the plants in the ground.
I've got a little list of how we're going to plan it out.
Okay.
We'll mix permaculture style and then we'll do blocks as well.
Okay.
Because as you're going along, you got to think like, oh, I'm going to pick a salad here. Oh, I'll put some chard in there.
Yeah.
And then, it's just
Straight into the bowl, mixing as you go,
Yeah.
some herbs on top.
Oh my god, this is like such an exciting moment. The first time we're actually putting the plants outside. I feel nervous to like put them out into the big bad world.
do a
They're gonna be okay.
Let's hope so.
Be okay, be safe, babies. I love you.
Hello, I'm from Courgette Control. Excuse me, you're not meant to be here.
Unregulation.
When we say we've made a bed, Lila, it's not a dog bed, all right? It's a vegetable bed.
Give the roots a little flop out like that. So you're like trying to break them out.
A little tickle.
Yeah.
So that goes in and then just push it around. That's our first plant planted in the garden. That's really exciting. Yay! Oh, now there's a hell of a lot more to do. So where do you think rainbow chard should go?
Oh my god, you've got so much. Fucking hell.
Luckily
I
got a
know
lot.
that's not the only tray as well. I know it.
Broccoli Sante. Where that goes, we'll bring it out. It's nice just to see it out in the garden. Start to get a sense of the scale of it all. I think everything's for her. Doesn't need a lot, a plant, to be happy. It's kind of amazing. You just put it in this like black stuff and then it just grows.
A lot simpler than I.
Yeah, we need a lot more in life, don't we, to be happy? Plants don't need a lot.
A lot from plants.
Just go lie in the soil. I keep just looking at the garden and like, I don't even recognise it. I can't believe it's real. I feel, I don't know. I feel so many different feelings. A bit overwhelmed. There's so many plants. And now my responsibility. There's something quite scary about them coming out the greenhouse. Like it's been a safe little haven in there. And now they're out in the big bad world. But it's also really exciting. And I've been putting some grass seed down. This is my little grass trolley here. Like that. So the idea is, this is like the vision, I guess, in like, I don't know, a month, 2 months time. Hopefully all of this will be grass. Got the lovely compost and manure beds, and then everything will start to grow. And I just keep kind of like thinking forward to the future, imagining what it's gonna look like. But I'm already pretty chuffed. Even if they all die tomorrow, I'm happy. We've got this far, and that is a miracle. And it looks like it's about to rain, which hopefully is going to water my grass seeds and our brand new plants. So that's good. Nature's doing its job. I need to get some seed down on this bit. It's the one bit I haven't done. Woo! Thunder! Wow.
What is it? What is it like?
Wow, what perfect timing.
That is perfect timing. Divine timing.
One of the things I really started to notice about gardening was just the incredible sense of purpose that comes along with it. Like being on your knees and having your hands in the soil. There's something that just feels weirdly familiar about it, even though I'd never done it before.
Cheers, buddy! What 3 days?
We've done a lot.
Mate, is this the normal rate that you work at? Because I'm exhausted.
Yeah, unfortunately it is.
And I noticed in particular on days when I was feeling down or lonely, just getting out into the garden, smelling the fresh smells of nature, would really transform the way I felt. I started to think a lot about how all animals have a role to play within the ecosystem around us. And sometimes it's like humans have forgotten their own. And when you're gardening and working with nature, it sort of feels like remembering this ancient, lost sense of purpose. Eventually, Jack's job was done. But before he left, he gave me some departing wisdom, which was that for the garden to really work, there was one thing we needed more of. Animals.
Bees. We got bees.
Oh my god. It just hatched in my hand.